Hey my lovely Libras, Happy New Year to you all. We're going to do your 2023 reading. So to begin with, I will get a quick overview just to look at the energy for the year 2023 for you guys. And then I'll be pulling a quick month by month spread so that you guys can get an energy check on each of the months throughout 2023. So feel free to come back to this reading at any time throughout the year. And also feel free to give a like and a comment, guys, if you like this reading. It's much appreciated. Also, liking the video also helps other people to find the video that need to see it as well. Okay, with that being said, let's jump straight into it and let's pull some general energy messages for Libra. So, Divine Angel Spirit Guides, what message do we have for Libra, please? General messages for Libra, please. 2023 messages for Libra. 2023 messages for Libra, please. Okay, we've got one. Okay, and I'll just put one more for you guys. Actually, I feel called to get a fourth one for you guys. Okay. So, Libras, we've got Mirror, we've got Blessed, we've got Trust the Niggle, and the Ever Unfolding Rose. So this year for you, I do see that there will be a theme of blessings, also things being reflected to you here. You may feel called this year to turn your back towards things that could be, that could cause an unnecessary trigger in order to align with your blessings and to stay in an energy of peace and higher vibration, again, in order to align with all of your blessings this year. This Trust the Niggle card, I do feel like there will be things that will stand out to you this year, people that will stand out, places, things that will allow you to see that, okay, this might be a part of my blessing, or things that will allow you to release everything that's not a part of your blessing in order to move towards and embrace what is a part of your blessing. Because also this confirms as well with the ever unfolding rose, showing you that throughout the year there will be things constantly unfolding for you. And the main message for you guys to keep in mind that everything that is happening for you this year, happening to you this year, is actually helping to align you towards your blessings. So if there's any things that come up from under the surface, it might be in order for you to kind of get a clearer look or to kind of get a clear perspective on things, again, in order so you can see what is good for you to move towards, what is a part of your blessing and what is not. Okay, but I do feel like the things that are not will naturally be kind of fading out or dying out for you this year. So it would look like it might just be a thing for you to kind of stay in this balanced energy. And if there's things you need to turn your back to here, it does look like the universe or the divine will be kind of doing this for you. It's more about you being at ease with the process and not resisting it. So let's move straight into January then. This looks good. So let's start with January and see, what do we get for Libras, please, in January? Actually, I'm going to move these out the way for now. Okay, what do we get for January, please, for Libras? January for Libra. Okay. What else do we get for January, please? Oh, very nice energies. So in January, it just looks like there will be a sense of certain things coming to completion, as well as things just kind of growing and being looked after. But it just looks like if there's desires, money, anything that you've been working on. If there are different things that you would be interested in pursuing this year, different ventures, certain things that could bring value to you in your life, or certain things that may bring money, or things that could just help you grow as a person, or if you already have some things of value that you've been working on, then it's just talking about growing these things. Okay, apologies about all the noise, guys, outside. It's just a very busy day today. But okay, let's get some more energies for January then. Because I kind of see you being in a stable energy. Also an energy of like accumulating things. So kind of seeing what it is that you need to see, seeing the value in different things, and then deciding, yep, this is what I'm going to pursue, this is what I'm going to pursue, this is what I'm going to pursue, and then just sort of working on growing those things. Okay, this is like a good way for you to just start your year by just sort of getting clear on all the things you want to pursue and initiating those things. Yeah, so because you may realize that this year you will kind of be put in a position of either acknowledgement, recognition, or in the spotlight, or something as you may be called to what's the word, be very bold or confident with certain things that you may go after this year. Okay, I do see in January there may be some things that could come up to distract you, but for the most part I do see a sense of success and happiness in January, because it looks like if there are any things that may come up to distract you, I don't feel like these will be things that you'll be entertaining here. It does look like there's a sense of self-acknowledgement, okay, of what it is that makes you happy, whatever it is that is a win for you. There's also something that you've kind of locked the door on and you've kind of sealed it shut, like the door is locked, it is sealed. And I feel like you've made peace with that situation. It's a door that it doesn't look like you want to reopen. And whilst you've sealed that door, I see you acknowledging valuable connections or some valuable interaction. It does look like in January you will have some communication with a few people of value, okay, and it looks like you will be able to focus on this. There may be someone that comes in and sends you some sort of communication or message in January. It may come out of nowhere where you were kind of just, maybe this is at a time where it's exactly what you need, and someone, you know, kind of sends you some love. Okay. Yeah, overall in January though, you will be seeing a lot of different valuable things. Kind of that message is kind of reiterating itself. So I feel like you will have the clarity from the start of the year of what it is that will bring you this sense of happiness. And anything that isn't that, it's like you just don't need to really entertain it. But also I do see a very motivated energy. You may feel motivated to communicate on some things. You may feel motivated to teach some things, or you may just be kind of showing up with your public image, or in your, with whatever it is that you do. And it might just be something where other people can kind of look to you, learn things from you just by you sort of standing in your own energy, and you know, whatever it is that you do that brings value to other people. I see that other people can learn from this, and it does look like other people will be sort of acknowledging you and learning from you, okay, in January. So these people, they may not say anything, but there will be a lot of eyes on you. I do see people taking notice of you, and so you either, if you're not being in the spotlight, you may just be attracting a lot of attention wherever you kind of go, okay. So yeah, that looks good. Let's see, do we get anything else for January? Yeah, it's the same message. Turning your back to things that have already ended for you, things that could feel like it would only be a betrayal, or things that are going in a different direction to you, or things that, it could even be like getting caught up in things that you've decided not to, just things that you want to end, period. Even if it was an old approach, an old way of going about things, There's something about, and as well, I even see as well, some of you might just be ending, like having back and forths or certain verbal situations with people, and just sort of opting in for more conversations that are peaceful. Or you could just be adopting that communication style. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And you may have you may kind of feel like in January that you're going through some sort of an awakening, or that you're coming out of like some sort of shell, or some sort of sleep, or time of rest, or time of waiting for something to grow. But you're going to feel like something sort of takes form, you take form, or something sort of starts to raise up higher, or something starts to grow. But it's like you are going to be, the more you are in this energy, or the more that this thing starts to shoot out or start to get attention, but if you get attention or something that you've been growing, it's like the minute it starts to rise up, okay, you will be seeing all of this acknowledgement and attention. It's almost like you may even kind of take people away. When I say that, it's almost like your energy, your light, you might kind of blow people away almost here. Okay, that looks quite good. I do really like January for you guys. So beautiful start to your year. Let's move into February. Okay, February, please. Oh, so 2 pages. Okay, so this is like another good month for you already. I feel like from the end of January, you will kind of feel, what's the word? I feel like the momentum from January is going to solidify you in February. So start in February, you're going to already feel like, yes, I'm on solid ground. I've got a plan. It's a great one. And, it just looks like you're going to be chuffed about taking action towards what it is that you are about to work, what it is you're working on. What else, please? Yeah, there's a lot of planes at this time, guys, so I will just try to shuffle in some of those intervals, okay? I don't want to try to talk over it too much in case you don't catch what I'm saying. So yeah, judgment card. Oh my gosh, we have 3 pages for you guys, and look, we've got the 3 of Pentacles as well. So that's very significant. There's more than one message there. So there are 3 people of significance for you in February that I feel like will be coming to your attention. Whoa, someone's going to tell you something that will actually shock you. You may have told someone something already that shocked them. But someone's going to tell you something, and it looks like you may stop what you're doing to hear what this person has to say. They will be quite happy. It's like this is part of a plan that they have. So they're not just sort of, it may seem like something they just did quickly or spare of the moment, but it's kind of a part of their plan. They may have had some sort of clarity or an idea, but I do feel like there is something that will be shocking, but it's positive. But there's still a shock factor. So I feel like this person will be making a big decision to come and communicate something to you. I do see when this person tells you something, it's like you'll be giving them your cup, or it's like in exchange for some sort of valuable news or valuable communication or valuable truth. It's like you'll kind of be giving them your cup, so you both may feel like you're receiving something valuable from the other person. Yeah, I thought as much. There's someone else here, this Page of Wands energy. It could be a fire sign, but it doesn't have to be Aries, Leo, Sag. But if it's not, it could just be someone that could exhibit maybe a lot of heat energy, whether it's hot-tempered or maybe they're very active, at that time. But to be fair, all three page energies, we've got Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands. So we've got air energy, fire energy, and earth energy. So this could be a variety of these different people, but I do feel like one person in particular, I feel like this person is someone, there's someone here that's under judgment here. Now, I don't feel like this is someone that you feel a sense of peace with, or that you have a peaceful situation with. It looks like you've already made a decision about this person, but something might come to your awareness about them in February. It might be a decision they've made, or it might be a decision someone else has made on their behalf, or in regards to them, or multiple people in regards to somebody. Or this person may make a decision and it might include other people, okay, or other people might make a decision and it has something to do with this person. But I do see that you will be aware of something. Okay, this person, for some reason, they give me the energy of someone that feels like they're going to get up to something maybe a bit cheeky and get away with it. But it does look like if they make some sort of sudden move, it may shock someone else. I don't feel like this situation is what's going to shock you. This isn't a shocking situation for you, but it looks like it might shock someone else. And someone else may actually make a big decision and say something to this person or do something in regards to this person based upon what shocks them. But I feel like you will be aware of this, but it won't really shock you. I'm hearing assume the position. So someone might assume a position. But aside from that person, because I do feel like they are already under judgment, and it does look like they could be under judgment from a few different people at this time. So they are a bit cautious, but they can also be a bit impulsive, and it does look like someone that may try to seek attention in some way. But for the most part, I think that's because they may feel like they're not getting that without seeking it. Okay, moving on from that energy. So like I said, there was the first energy of someone that you're going to give your cup to, the energy I just spoke about, and then there's another energy now. This energy is also someone that you may give your cup to as well. This looks like this looks like someone who will maybe have something to say to you. They'll make a decision to communicate something to you. When they communicate something to you, things will be clear, or you will receive some sort of clarity. But I do feel like this person also, there's something of value that they may see that may surprise them. I feel like at least 3 people in February are going to have like a shock factor. You being one of them, okay? So maybe it's 3 people plus you. Your shock factor has something to do with something good for you, like a plan that you're working on, something that's going to grow and expand and kind of take form, take shape, so that you may feel like completely transmutes into something higher, and you're going to feel really chuffed about it. So that's what's going to like positively surprise you. The person that's under judgment, okay, I feel like they may be surprised as well. They're going to be surprised either by someone else, or they're going to be surprised by you, okay? But I think it might just be the fact that you are able to sort of hold some sort of position and peacefully. But something might happen, okay? And I feel like even if you are not the person making this choice, for some reason they immediately look towards you. So there might be something shocking there. Yeah, and then like I said, there could be two people you're giving your cups to. One, it looks like they're going to be chuffed that you're giving the cup to them. They might be shocked by something that you've already there might be something shocking about something they say to you or you say to them. And then there's someone else where they're going to say something to you and make a big decision to communicate something to you. Can we clarify the Page of Swords, please? What's going on with the Page of Swords? The Moon card. So someone's going to tell you something that you didn't know before. Okay, they could have been keeping this to themselves. And when they tell you, I do feel like you feel like you're closer to them, or you may feel like they are protecting you, or they see you as precious in some way. But there's something that will, it's like there might be something that has shocked them that's made them want to be this way towards you, but they just hadn't told you yet. But it's something where they could feel like they want to, there's something that's precious. Or there might be something that they figure out about someone else that shocks them. But I do feel like this is something hidden, but they may just say something to you which might give you some sort of clarity on what's hidden if they don't completely say the whole thing. But for most of you, if this is someone that wants to pursue you, okay, I feel like they're making a big decision to what's the word, invest in some sort of communication, so that almost like their intentions are clear, you know. It's like someone wants to come in with like clean slates. There's a lot of energies that want to come towards you in February, okay. I feel like for sure there's going to be two valuable people, and then someone else that may try to get your attention, and then there'll also be someone that is connected to two other people, okay, and someone within this dynamic that's connected to two other people will make a big choice. But then there's also someone that's under judgment that might make a choice. So there's a lot to unpack in February, actually. There is a lot to unpack here, like hidden things. But in regards to like your work and things growing, that all looks really good. I don't have anything bad to say about that. Well, none of this is bad anyway. But I mean, there's nothing really, there's no real advice there, because it does look like things will be kind of taking shape. And this is like something as well that you would have maybe felt like you had to keep quiet about until you were ready to sort of expand something. But if you are doing something like that, it's like as it starts to expand, I feel like you will be shocking people. Okay, people will be seeing you making powerful choices. People will be seeing people lifting you up, raising you up. There'll be some people that will be chuffed here. You know, secretly other people that will say something about being chuffed. But, you know, you're going to feel good about this. I don't actually see anything coming to really throw you off or in any way. Okay, the only thing is that you just might be aware of something that could be not really so surprising to you, but maybe surprising to someone else, but it makes someone else make a choice. Death card, yeah. Someone may decide to walk away from something and something, or you may have already decided to do this, so this might be something you've already ended, and then you may realize that someone kind of if you've tried to end something with someone, you may realize that they're kind of on your tail. Like maybe they're trying to follow you, maybe they're trying to see where you are, but it does look like you've just ended something and someone's trying to sort of still secretly pursue you. But if you see how they're hiding, where it's like you can't even, if you're not looking, it's like you can't even see that they're trying to like run up. Okay. This is the person that I feel like was under judgment. The Fool card here. You may feel like if they try to come towards you, it's a foolish decision because look, I feel like you're ready to kind of make the same choice you made by cutting something out. Also, you may notice that there's someone else that's made this choice, or you. It's like there's some sort of mutual choice that you may see at this point that you've made, and you may see that someone else has made that choice, or someone else may try to, you may just feel like it's foolish for someone to maybe try to come towards you because either you're protected or there's something that, or some choice that you'd be happy to make if that were to happen. Or yes, you feel like the person would regret the choice, okay, if they, like someone that you don't want to come towards you, okay, you feel like if they were to do it, they would regret the choice. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this is like part of your shadow side here, okay, coming out, where it's like there's some sort of, you could be, it's like this warrior energy here, but you may feel like someone would kind of walk into a trap for themselves if they were to do this. So I feel like you're at peace regardless, because you could feel very strong, very confident about this. You could feel very warrior minded when it comes to this. Okay, we've got quite a few signs here coming up as well. We've got Scorpio, we've got Aries, we've got Sagittarius, we've got Leo, we've got Capricorn. Okay, now there might be something as well. I don't know what this is, but there's something here that could make you feel a bit sick. Like there's something. Whoa. Yeah, I feel like you could have ended something. Something could have made you feel a bit sick, like a situation. But I feel like this could be something that you are not speaking about, but you're aware of. It's something, guys, you may feel like it was something that you had to throw back up before, like if there was some sort of connection that was disguised as like, you know, a good connection. Okay, I feel like you may have, you know, taken their cup, and as you drunk their cup, you may have felt like you had to throw it back up, like not literally drank a cup and had to throw it up, but metaphorically, like someone could have gave you a cup, maybe you thought that, you know, it was pure, and then you know, maybe you put it in your mouth and you tasted it and you kind of had to like spit it back out, sort of thing. So yeah, now I feel like because of that, you don't want to give them your cup. Yeah, see, look, Ace of Cups in the reverse. That cup was upside down. Okay, the contents was not edible. So I do see that you will be kind of using your courage here to just sort of keep your eyes on the prize. I feel like you're very clear on where the love is. You're very clear on who the angels are. And it just kind of looks like as you see new doors opening up for you, okay, this will kind of be your cue to step into that like courage and step into that here, because that's beautiful. It almost looks like a new world or a new door or cycle opening up for you in February. Lovely. So let's move on to March. What do we get for March? For Libra, March. This High Priestess is very significant for you guys for every month so far. So this energy of peace will be carrying through. You may just be sort of peacefully declining things a lot, you know. You may notice things that could be traps and just sort of peacefully decline. In March, you may notice someone else that's kind of been caught up in something and they may feel a bit stuck in a trap. I feel like you may just be aware of this. You know, I feel like there's an offer that you decided not to take. Someone else may have taken it and you may see that they are in some sort of a trap. So maybe it kind of becomes clear on why you didn't take an offer. Because if you look at it, it looks like this is an Ace of Cups. Like, why would you not take this offer? But it's like, you were like, hold up, wait. Let's see what happens when someone else takes this offer. And then someone else takes the offer and you see the result and you know that it kind of confirms what you knew. Okay, so this is like your intuition here being confirmed for you in March. So that looks quite interesting. You definitely have your intuition confirmed in March. It's like you'll see, you would have already known that there was something about an offer, but it wouldn't have been clear to the eye, is my point. So it might have just been something that you intuitively picked upon, but you will see the result of something in March for someone else who took the offer. Yes, you may feel like there's like a secret cry for help, or you may feel like someone is causing some sort of hurt to somebody. But there's something about this coming into the light, or this being in the light, or at least it's in the light for you. You may feel like it's easy to get swept away with this offer for like other people, in terms of, you know, wanting to party with them, wanting to have a good time, wanting to, you know, do some fun stuff. But you may have been like, wait, it's almost like you may have decided, wait, let me not get swept up in this. Let me just sort of wait and see what the result is. Because it's almost like you could have also been like, oh, this looks like a fun time. Let me sort of, you know, get my drink and join, you know. You may have seen that others have done so. But it's like, as you sort of held back, you see that, yeah, no, that was actually the right decision to make, not to get swept into it or something like that, yeah. So you'll be feeling stabler than ever. You'll be feeling more secure than ever. There is also like something new for you in March as well. Two things that could be new for you in March. Some of you guys, there might be like a new home. And for others, you guys, it could be something to do with like, you may be pursuing a new job here. Yeah, some sort of a new job or pursuit. But there's something here that you may decide that like, yeah, it's time for something to kind of come into the light. Or it's like, do you know what I see? It's almost like when you've been growing like a seedling and it grows into a plant, like if you're actually growing a tree, but you now have to plant it out of like a pot and into the ground as like a tree, so it can grow even bigger. So it looks like something that you've already grown. You may sort of, it may be like a new chapter for something here, or a new chapter for you in something. And it does look like you will have a cause of celebration. There could be a little bit of anxiety to begin with, but I do feel like as you kind of ease into this process, there will be cause for celebration. Okay, you may even remember some of your past struggles here as you're in this place of celebration. And if there are any things that you feel like you need to be cautious of or aware of, I do feel like you will be able to kind of intuitively not get caught up in anything that you could feel like you're aware that you don't want to get caught up in, or any sort of traps, anything like that. It just looks like you have a good perspective. So as you could be looking at things, you could have a high perspective on certain things going on in the world, or you may be looking into things going on in the world, or maybe this is something you do online here. But it just looks like you're going to have a higher seat, higher perspective. So yeah, for sure. I do see someone else as well that may be browsing online, that may come across something, or they may see, it's almost like they may come across something and then like something's exposed here about someone that could be causing hurt here to people. It's for someone seeing something online, and this might, what's the word? It actually looks positive, the result of it here. It's something that just happens naturally, and then you're kind of aware of it, and then this is kind of like, yeah, it kind of turns into a victorious situation. It just looks like, yeah, someone's going to see that someone was, they weren't being, I don't know how to explain this. It's like someone could have been, I don't want to say sitting on an unworthy throne, but that's what it looks like. But I'll also say it could just be someone that they didn't actually have real love. Basically, that's why it's an unworthy throne, because they could have presented as someone that has like a lot of love for people, not in the most obvious ways, but just like that could have just been something that, you know, some people had felt here was what was meant to be coming towards them, but there was something about that was a bit upside down. So something to do with that was a bit upside down. But basically, the result is that, yeah, whatever someone's cup or offer is, it's not what it looked like. Basically, it's not what it looked like, and I feel like someone else is going to see that. Seven of Wands, yeah. There could even be something from someone's childhood here, okay, that someone is aware of, or this could be something to do with you're looking at things back from childhood. If it's not all the way far back from childhood, there could have just been something where you're looking right at the very start of something, and then how that process kind of developed, and there might be like a higher perspective of like, throughout all these stages, you know, someone's cup was empty, you know, throughout all these years, or for like when at the start of it, at this point. But there's something about this here where someone gets this perspective. I feel like this is something you already know, or I feel like it could be a masculine energy that, well, actually, I feel like they could be, there's masculine and feminine energies for both here. But it just looks like there's definitely a specific masculine energy somewhere. within this. Whether they're the person figuring something out, whether it's a part of like a story or something. It could be you, that's this person, this masculine, or you could be the feminine. But the high priestess is feminine energy, but again, you could be male or female here. Okay, lovely. So nonetheless, like I said, there will be some sort of victory of, you know, trusting your higher awareness and seeing something clearly. Or maybe if there was something that you had an intuitive nudge about, but maybe you feel like you couldn't see everything. You know, I feel like in March, there'll be things that you will see that will confirm that, yeah, if you had a bit of a feeling about this, or if there was something that you was aware of at a certain stage, this is basically that, you know, like that feeling that you had, even if you didn't see something, that feeling, you know, proved right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, but it has to do with someone's bad intentions towards somebody else. All right, anyways. Anything else for March? Temperance, King of Wands, the Hanged Man. Sagittarius energy, the Hanged One, and the King of Wands. So, yeah, again, there's more of something being revealed here. Okay, this could be someone that's like someone that's been extremely selfish about them, or someone that could just, I don't know, it just looks like there could be someone, if they were pursuing things, again, it's like a masculine energy, but it could be a female that was just more so when they pursue things, maybe they have more of a, what's the word? Because the pursuing, I guess, is just masculine energy anyway. So there was something here where someone could have been pursuing a lot of things that were, I guess, selfish, but like not just, but more so extremely. They could also be, wearing a mask. But it just looks like someone might run into their own trap, is my point. They may run into their own trap, and that's when the mask gets taken off. All right, anyways, let's move on. Because I do feel like for March, for you guys, there'll be like this feeling of being in a higher learning position. You know, like you're going higher, you're learning things, you know. There'll be things that may have felt like it took a bit of a delay to kind of come forward, and there will be a period of sort of victories, certain things that you were kind of having to be patient with. So that looks good for you in March. Let's have a look at April. Okay, so April, this card keeps coming up a lot for you guys as well. Okay. What is going on here? Yeah, okay, in April, there's someone that could be trying to distract or get two people's attention. Okay, someone wants to get two people's attention. These two people, it looks like they've both been hurt by this person in the past. But there's some sort of like sharp boundary. I'm not gonna lie, these two people, it looks like either their cut-off game strong, or they could say, if someone comes to them with some false information or a lie, okay, they'll just like they'll what's the word? They'll deliver a sharp truth if necessary, or, you know, something might, any of these communications, it's basically like if someone was to say something that could cause more hurt, that's dishonest, okay, then the truth that they're hit back with may hurt them, or they may feel like it's harsh, but it's kind of just like the correction of of the misinformation. But it, like I said, it may seem harsh because it either comes with some boundary, or you know, unsugar-coated truth, or something like that. But this is two people here that are, let me get something on these two people, please. Can we get something on these two people? Oh, okay, so there we got these same two people again. So these are two people that are close. One person, could have felt like they were catching up here. But it does look like there could have just been, someone could have just felt conflicted about delivering some sort of truth, okay? Because it's almost like knowing that the truth is very sharp, okay? So it's almost like the person that could have felt like they needed to catch up, or that they were catching up to maybe someone else that had, you know, either already cut something off, put a boundary up, or maybe said something. The other person, there was something that they may have wanted to say as well, which could have also been like a some sort of truth that could have seemed harsh or something, but they could have been trying to maybe figure out whether it was best to just release it, but they may have figured that they need to, it's almost like if someone tried to just release something here peacefully, okay, for whatever reason, they could have still felt like someone came to them and with some sort of intention to do damage, which then made them feel like, okay, yeah, I need to make some sort of a protective decision here. And they may have felt like someone was going to come to them with a lot of lies, you know, a lot of bad intentions, you know, arrows flying left and right. So again, it was almost like, okay, this truth, harsh or not, okay, this is what's being delivered. So yeah, there's two people in this energy basically. And yeah, like I said, there's this energy of like, there's a lot of release, but because of this release, there's also a lot of activation. I feel like this energy is being felt here. There are things being attracted to these two people due to their vibration. I feel like, yeah, look at this. You will be receiving so much money here. You're going to be taken back by the money that you've accumulated in April or by April. You're going to be like, whoa, look at my bank account. You know, you're going to be like, whoa, okay. You know, April's a very, very good financial month for you guys. A very, very good financial month. Very, very good. So if you have plans up before April to really kind of, you know, work on something or build on something that might help you financially, I would definitely stick to that plan, because I feel like you may even make more than you expected, or you may be blown away by how much you've accumulated. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. this is going to be a positive distraction enough. I feel like all of this that you've accumulated, I feel like it's going to take you back to the point where it looks like you may want to kind of associate or be in contact with other people that you may feel like share a sense of value as well. Because it looks like there might be other people that you may feel like maybe wanting to come towards you or get your attention because of some sort of value, but then there's others that you feel like have this value as well. So it's like you can feel at peace and at ease there. You know, you may feel like they're not trying to get something from you. The Tower. Yeah, I don't know. There's someone that could make you feel a bit, I don't know why, what has happened here, but someone could make you feel a bit sick. Maybe it's something that they said, something that they told you. There's something that was told, some sort of truth that made you feel sick. Angels. But something to do with this person. There could be like 3 people involved with this, but there's something to do with this that you may feel like could want to present itself because of like the value that you have. Okay, but I don't know, I just feel like you don't only have a boundary, but you have barbed wire on it. And I feel like it's just because either you feel like there's certain people that will just come and disrupt like everything you've built, or there's something that makes you feel like a bit like sick, basically. Or for others of you guys, there could have been signs from your angels here, saying that you should protect yourself here, because someone could want to cause disruption to you. Your angels could have been giving you the signs, showing you things. So ultimately, it just looks like you'll be knowing what to stay back from, but you also have a positive distraction because you'll be accumulating a lot. Okay, so that looks lovely. There'll be a strong structure in April. Okay, let's move into May. Let's move into May. May for Libra, please. This High Priestess, guys. I really like this energy for you guys that keep coming out. It's just like this peaceful, poised energy, using your intuition. Okay, I feel like, yeah, in May, you know, I feel like you know right before something's about to be successful for you. It's like you're going to have this feeling that you're about to be successful with something. Some of you guys, you may feel like you're about to break the bank in a good way. Like you may feel like you're about to tap into something that's going to open up to you. It kind of feels like opening the floodgates, if I'm honest. Like opening some sort of wealth chamber, and it's like you know that you're about to like open this vault. Wow. Well, you're not the only one. There's other people that would know that you're about to open this vault as well. And they're going to be looking at their vault like, my vault is empty. Your vault looks like it's gold. So I'm pretty sure there's some valuable stuff in there. Yeah, look, and the Ace of Cups. And, you know, this love energy as well. It's the value and it's the money that I feel like will be bringing a lot of attention to you. And for others of you guys, if you don't feel like it's money, but for most of you guys, I do feel like it will be. It could be something to do with something that's bringing you a lot of attention, something of value, something successful. Because look, it's like you're going to be attracting more cups. I do feel like there's going to be a lot of happy people or positive people. You know, there could be a lot of friendships in May that either you kind of socialize with or that you're around. I'm not gonna lie, I keep seeing someone that keeps trying to like put themselves in front of your face. Someone wants to be acknowledged by you. Whoever this is that keeps trying to be acknowledged by you, like I said, they keep presenting themselves, but like acting like they're not acknowledging you. So it's like, let's say you're somewhere, right? They may try to, if this is like they physically show up, then they may try to physically show up. For instance, they could maybe stand somewhere, maybe in front of you, where it's like you would see them just by looking forward, but their back would be turned to you. So they could make it seem like, oh, they just so happened to be there, but really they went there so that you could hopefully pursue them. Okay, but again, I don't know, there's just something about this tower situation and this person where I just feel like there's something that's just turned you off. I feel like you've just peacefully been declining this constantly, but it's almost like someone's not trying to take this no for an answer here. Let me see what else we get here. Right, yeah, I do feel like by this time there would have been a lot of new energies coming in for you guys. So I don't feel like you're going to even have the desire to entertain certain things that that you feel like are disruptive, or things that may have made you feel sick in some type of way. Yeah. You are going to be feeling like you have a lot to move forward towards, you know, like a sense of new adventure, new people that you're encountering, happy connections, time for like self-enjoyment, enjoying your success, enjoying the happiness. You may do some things where you may go outdoors, you may have some good time outside, you may take some trips. I just see that anyone that you're kind of leaving behind, after putting in an immense amount of effort to try and get your attention, although they're making it seem like they're not, they're going to end up having to kind of turn back on themselves here. They could also be trying to spite one of your connections here. They could be, if you see this here, you could be connecting with someone, they could be trying to like mess that up. Someone that you're good with. Okay, they could see you. It's look, when you and someone have good, happy times, it's like they're secretly, this could be someone that's secretly envious here. But they're not just like envious in secret. They could be doing things in secret to try and like mess this up. Okay, but it's in the light for you and this person both know that this is what this person is trying to do. Can you see how it's in the light for you both? Yes, it could have just brought you even closer. Okay, it could have brought you even closer. It could have made you see the value in each other even more. So this person that could have tried to mess up like a connection or a friendship between you and someone else, okay, by them trying to do that, it actually only made you guys closer, or it only made you both realize the value even more. Yeah, which brought about a new valuable beginning. It was like some sort of process. If you see, there was like this person with bad intentions secretly watching you in the dark, watching you progress, okay, and figuring out, okay, how can I like mess this up, you know? How can I cause some sort of issue to you? How can I come and like, you know, throw you off balance so you fall off your log here? Because you could have been doing something where you were trying to like climb up and then like balance, but it's like they would think, I could just like push you off right now. You could just fall to the ground. This is kind of like what someone was doing in the dark, but it's in the light now for you and someone else. And it's only brought more value to you and this person. So someone may not have realized by them trying to cause problems, it actually is strengthening your connections. So they may realize that and then decide to stop because it's having a counterproductive effect. Yeah, someone's realizing that, well, what they're doing hasn't been successful. It's actually working against them. It's working counterproductive. It may have taken them a long time to realize that. But it's like they'll finally have that clarity, and this might make them change because obviously they don't want to be adding to the success of your connections. They're trying to reduce. So you know, they're realizing that their actions are not reducing, they're actually adding to that. Yeah, they were trying to take someone out of like the marathon, you know. It's like they've seen someone in the marathon doing well, and they're like, you know what, I need to stop this person, they're doing too well. Yeah, look, they wanted to put this person, let's say they'd worked their way up from the beginning, from level 1 here to level 5. They were like, now we need to take them right back down to a level. Look, they wanted to do a hit and run. Okay, because they were basically doing hit and runs. They were doing things to cause problems. Okay, and they would run so that like they could go in the dark and they wouldn't be in the light. No one would see them. Okay, we've got this bull energy, we've got Taurus energy here. We've got this Leo energy as well. Okay. Yeah, it does look like overall in May, you're going to feel good. You're going to feel like you've got the value that you wanted to accumulate. And also, like I said, this whole situation may just make you feel turned off, you know? So I don't know, I just feel like your energy towards this, it's not that you just don't have a desire. I just feel like you just, like, internally, you're just turned off by it. Like, okay. Anything else here? Okay, so again, I just feel like there's someone that they could be watching you online. They could also be trying to watch you if they in person. But this is someone that's secretly watching everything you're doing. um, yeah. But look, it's almost like as they're watching whilst they're stuck in a trap for themselves. Okay? Whilst they're stuck in a trap that they set for someone else, they're watching you. They could also be watching someone else. They were watching to see if someone else would get caught up in their trap, but they're watching and they're seeing that, oh, actually, someone else is completely free from a trap, and then they're realizing simultaneously that they're the ones in the trap. So this person might actually have to watch someone else and you, or just, oh, it's like, yeah, this person's just gonna have to watch someone walk straight into their victory, and they won't be able to stop it because they're going to be kind of just setting themselves up to just stay stuck in a trap if they try to sort of get in the way. Yeah, this person could have even resulted to, like, if there was people that you would have maybe moved towards, they could have resulted in trying to maybe, like, what's the word? Like, distract these people from you, or something like that. But it kind of looks like that's not your focus. If you look, it looks like your focus, you're trying to actually get somewhere else. Yeah, look, because I feel like you have your own people. So the people that you feel like this person could successfully, what's the word? Almost like, don't go to them, or don't, be in this like open, happy energy, like almost like, look to me. But it almost looks as though this person could have used tactics of like, if you don't come to me, you're going to basically feel the same sense of betrayal, or in a way where they would like maybe say things to them to hurt them. Okay. They could say a lot of lies, or maybe they're very reckless with their mouth, or there's just something where it's like, people could appease them so that they don't have to deal with this person's mouth. And I kind of feel like you may see that, okay, anyone that they're able to appease for those reasons, it just makes it easier for you to see that those are not your people, because your people, I feel like it's very clear to you, the people that are not really kind of caught up in like that sort of, what's the word, that cat and mouse game. It's more like, there's just an energy of like support and upliftment. Okay. And it's like, as you then go into that energy, okay, or whoever this is, because again, I'm getting there's like two people here that could be in this energy. This other person that was trying to mess this up, they realized like, oh my gosh, like everything I'm trying to like take their people away, but then they don't even need those people. Or, I'm trying to, it's just kind of like, yeah, and every time they do that, again, it's like you get lifted up, or this person gets raised up even higher. So, yeah. Ten of Pentacles, and it looks like they get rewarded, or you get rewarded with even more value. Okay, whether that's people, whether that's money, whether that's experiences. But it's like the more someone tries to bite you, the more value you get in some way. Yeah. So this person could even be a bit wary of approaching you or coming towards you, okay, because I feel like they don't really understand how that happens, okay, or whoever this person is, okay, someone's now wary of or they will be wary, because it's like, how did you accumulate all of that, But okay, let's see. If this is like two people non-related, you may be aware of where this has happened with someone before, and you may feel like this is something that you're now experiencing. Or if it's two people that are connected, then again, there could just be two people in this energy, okay, that have kind of been on this same sort of like journey. Okay, whether you are one of these people, you could be one of the two people, or, put it where it fits for you. Yeah, okay. I feel like before you may have had a different approach of dealing with things like this, but I feel like now what's the word? There's like, now you may know a more valuable approach, as opposed to, let's say, being the assertive one in an effort to protect, okay? But it's more so protecting when a threat appears, as opposed to, using your weapons uncalled for. Does that make sense? All right, lovely. So I do feel like May is going to be good, period. Look, 9, 10, whatever that situation is, however that fits, whether it's a past scenario, by May, this has come to a completion. There'll be a sense of value and like, whoa, how did that happen? But something's just going to be very, very solid. A lot of value accumulated, a new approach, a new way of realizing how to deal with certain things. Okay, and May looks really good in that regard. So that situation will be at a very good completion. And there'll be a lot of value at the end of it. So nice. What do we get for June? June for Libra, please. The Emperor. June for Libra. Oh, okay. There could be a business venture you want to go after, or a new job, or there may be something that you see out there that you want to go after. Okay, an idea. There may be some sort of trips you want to take, some people that you feel like, you know, you could intertwine with, and, you know, this could be like a good little situation. Okay, maybe there's a few people. This could be socially, okay, and you may feel like, yeah, I could like socially do something with these people, and that looks like you could have a very good time in June. If it's things that you want to pursue, things that you love, again, there's just something about you feeling like you have a sense of control, being able to pursue these things. And I do see a good sense of growth with things that are already growing, that you've been working on, and anything new that you may start in the month of June. It does look like you have a good sense of control. Yeah, you would have had some things already to show for what you've been working on previously. You're going to feel good. You're going to feel proud. You might want to, you know, show some of the things that you've achieved or earned. Okay, you may achieve something. Yep. Some of you guys, if you're in school or like university or anything, okay, there could be some sort of like achievement or accolades or awards, graduation. There could be something here about, or it could be a child that's getting some recognition in school. As soon as I said that, look, I turn over, it's a child. Or if it's you, okay, there could just be some higher learning. Maybe you feel like you're getting to a good point with like some sort of higher learning. You could feel like some things are going to come together for you. Okay, there could be you also learning from someone else that you feel like has a lot of wisdom. And, you know, there could be a harmonious energy between you and the teacher, of some sort of love. Yeah, look, happiness, success. Okay, I do feel like whatever you're learning is helping a lot of your fruits grow and thrive. Okay, and this is going to bring you a sense of happiness and joy and positivity. Just a lot of good reasons to celebrate in June. I like that a lot. But obviously, if you guys as well, there could be like someone's birthday maybe. But it doesn't have to be. It could just be some sort of success or win in June. Some sort of award. Some sort of higher learning that brings some sort of fruits of your manifestations. So that is good. Let's move on to July. Okay, July for Libra. Okay, the same card we had for January. So July, I guess, is a good like halfway point in the year. So whatever you would think, you might be reviewing what you set out at the start of January, and there might be something that you decided you wanted to do this year that you kind of embark on in July, that you were clear on from January, or from maybe around April time. Maybe it was something you're doing in April. But it does look like, yeah, in July you will be embarking on something or some sort of new adventure. Maybe it's travel. Maybe there's something that you decided you want to do at the start of the year that you realize is opening up for you now, like the opportunities there for you to kind of do it in July. You could be finding yourself multitasking, but it does look like you'll be carrying this quite well. Okay. There might be something that kind of comes as a surprise to you in July. Okay, before something happens in July, your angels are going to give you some sort of heads up about it. I feel like it's someone that could come your way here. Yeah, someone could try to come your way in July. And I feel like your angels will let you know what decision to make about this person. They will also allow you to see this person's true intentions before they come forward. Okay, but I feel like you will know someone's coming forward before they come forward in July. And this looks like someone that you will feel, this looks like someone that you feel like there was some sort of injustice before, or something was shaken up. Right of Cups, yeah. Yeah, I feel like you're going to make a decision here. In July, yeah, it's like you're going to get some sort of warning about something that you can anticipate. And it does look like you're going to like dead that before it even gets the chance to like arise. Okay, because there's something that could like arise, and I feel like you're going to sort of be ahead of that, is my point. Or you'll have the opportunity to be, because your angels will be like alerting you, you know, so that you can be ahead of that. But I do also see that something about you being aware of the situation, there will be some dots that will connect for you. And I do also see that there will also be something as well in July that could lead to a very good, fulfilling ending. So there could be an opportunity that leads to a fulfilling ending. There could be some sort of travel or something that opens up here. But I feel like there's going to be something that's going to feel really good. You could have an encounter with a lot of loved ones that feels good, like a positive experience or day, or just some good connections that are thriving or growing in July. Something that this would be something that you've reached for. So these are going to be people that you've reached to. And look, here's your energy, and people that also reached out to you, reached to you, you reached to them. And I feel like you'll just be moving forward, feeling successful with these people. So yeah, that looks really good. But anything that your spirit guides will make you aware of here in July, I do feel like something about that, you know, the dots will kind of connect there for you. You'll kind of be aware of something more, like more pieces to a puzzle here. But I still feel like you're gonna feel good about some of the connections that you have and things that have been connecting and growing for you, stabilizing. You're gonna feel like you're moving forward, you know, successfully in July. So that looks good. Let's look at August. What do we get for August, please? August. The Fool. Okay, Aries energy. More fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. So in August, there might be some sort of journey or trip or travel or adventure. There could be a fire sign here. Doesn't have to be. You could be embodying this energy. Okay, you could be excited to do something. I do feel like you could go somewhere, and either you go somewhere with another person, or you go somewhere and there's like two other people here that you encounter. Oh, there might be a lot of people. So I feel like maybe this is like a location that you go to and there's like a lot of people, but this is something very valuable, so this is good. So there's going to be something good in August. I feel like it's going to allow you to feel like you're able to sort of, you know, alleviate any sort of weights that you've been carrying, you know, lighten your load. I feel like there'll be a bit of excitement. Okay, it might be like a positive sort of surprise, but I do feel like there'll be a sense of excitement, love, again, a lot of people, a lot of value. You might be kind of cautionary to know whether you enter in a space where there's a lot of people, if there's any like snakes in the grass. But I do feel like the love that's there will kind of take over anything else that you could maybe need to be aware of. There could be maybe someone that may approach you here, you know, but I feel like you will see them, and I feel like you will find a valuable way of kind of making this a valuable situation, or having a valuable result. So something will be positively transformed for you in August, and there'll be a really good result. A lot of people, good encounters, potentially some travel or a good experience or something. It's definitely something where there's going to be like a building, like some people within a building. And yeah, I feel like something that day will be positively transformed. It will be good. Okay. And you might actually be taken back by it all. But I feel like there'll be a sense of excitement where there'll be some fun, where you're able to kind of put down anything that you've been working on for a while and just sort of have, you know, a bit of a good time. I'm gonna see what we get from the other deck for August. Yeah, so it's like something you could have been a little bit worried about, or maybe you had some thoughts about. I feel like it would turn out really well. Okay. I feel like you're gonna come with a very sort of peaceful energy, and I just feel like if there was anything to kind of if there's anything that you felt like you needed to be aware of or cautionary of, you know, could be a particular energy, person, situation, I feel like there will actually be a sense of peace and calm and ease and a very good time. And I feel like you come into the presence of certain angels, or your angels will kind of be guiding you to go somewhere, okay, and be around certain people where you feel like there's value and love. Okay, there might be at least 3 people amongst you, or that you feel like are kind of angels, and then like some other people that you feel like, you know, there's just some valuable people, some other people you feel like they're just, you know, some good fun energies, and some other people you feel like you know, there's just a good energy of like love. So that looks good. Okay, I feel like, you know, things that you may be thinking about in August, I feel like will turn out well. If you do struggle for a lack of clarity on anything, meditate. Your angels will be there to kind of feed you messages mentally, especially if there's something where you have to show up somewhere and be present. I feel like if you make sure you go there with a clear mind, your angels will be able to kind of give you intuitive insights, you know, whilst you're present as you go along, which will just be amazing. So great. So let's see what we get then. Oh, right, I did say actually, no, I was going in with the other deck. I just realized I pulled from the same deck. All right, sorry. August, yeah, number 7. So you guys, you could be around family members or friends, colleagues, or maybe if it's like a new group of people. You know, I do feel like, wow, there's going to be some sort of similarity between you and someone else that's like standing, or 2 people that are standing. Maybe you feel like you are like somewhere on this journey. Okay, maybe you've seen that there's some sort of achievement that someone's reached on this on this journey, and you could know that this is some sort of achievement here up ahead as well. Or you may feel, you may see your own progression. Maybe if this is like a group of people where you've kind of grown with, okay, you could kind of see what it was like with you before, you know, earlier in your journey versus what it is now. You may feel like there's a lot of people, you know, paying attention to you. You know, maybe you feel like you get a sort of response that you wasn't expecting, and it could be quite a positive one. There could be, you know, a lot of people wanting to kind of sit in your presence. Okay, yeah. And there will be some people that will be kind of like wondering and curious from a distance, like, you know, they may remember you in earlier stages, and it might be something that, you know, there's some sort of, you know, there'll just be different thoughts, you know, some admirable thoughts, some curious thoughts, some like, oh, look at that progression. Some like, oh, there's a lot of love here, you know, with you and like other people. But there's just going to be a lot of different thoughts. And if these are people that have seen you grow, okay, they may just be looking at like, oh, like look at how they've grown, or look at if there's something that you have grown, you know. But that looks quite good actually. I like August for you guys. A lot of good times for you in August. Let's look at September. September, please. Oh, the same two cards. Okay, this theme still carrying through. Yeah, after whatever happens in August, you're going to feel like on top of things for yourself. You're going to feel really good. You're going to feel like you're receiving a lot of love from like your peers. You know, you're going to have a sense of shared joy and happiness. Also clarity, communication. You may still be in communication with these people. There may be like groups within these people, like twos and twos, or couples, or like friends, okay, where it's like people show up in duos, and like, you know, it's happiness, or that other people could show up and say, oh look, I've achieved this. Someone else could show up and say, oh look, you know, me and so this, and someone else could say, oh look, you know, look at my new this, or look at my baby, or look at, you know, this thing that I got. But there's going to be a lot of people talking and having different versions of success, different things to show, different things to be happy about. And ultimately, there might even be some shared experiences between you all, where you may have felt like there's some of the like hyena energies, or very like savage energies, I guess, that, what's the word, you're able to navigate with, or around, or there's some sort of obstacle course. Yeah. Okay. Or these could even be like a sense of people that protect you guys. So let's say if this is like a family dynamic, okay, there could be some people that are like maybe in more of like a, what's the word, a savage protection mode. Maybe they're just kind of in the background, or just, so there could be some people that, you know, people are a bit wary of. But I do feel like there'll be some people, you know, having good times, encounters with each other. Also in September in general, I feel like there'll be things that you'll be kind of reaping harvest, things that you're working on. I still see a lot of learning, progression, growth. You may have like, you may be a mentor, or you may have a mentor, or, you know, something like that. But I do see that, you know, there'll be a harvest for you in September. Okay, that looks really good. More celebration. Beautiful. Okay. What about October, please? What do we get for October? Oh, okay. So those of you guys in a relationship or on a couple, this looks nice by October. Okay. For some of you guys, if you were single starting the year, you could meet someone maybe in February. But because if you're already in a relationship here, so not if not in February, then also potentially in like around springtime. But yeah, anyways, for some of you guys, I do see a significant person potential. For some of you guys, if you're not in one by this point, you could be meeting someone in October. This could be like Cupid's arrow here, and it's like someone catches your eye. Okay, they choose you. Okay, someone could want to date you. If you're already in a romantic relationship here, for a long time, then someone may want to propose here, or they may even just profess their love, or you may do this. But I'm getting, the reason I said propose because it's getting a masculine energy, but it could be some sort of profession of love, or someone could be maybe stating their intentions, okay, projecting something that they want to do. There could be some sort of communication about a plan within like the next year, as this will be nearer towards the ending of the year. But I do see some sort of like chivalry. If it's not chivalry, then it's like taking someone out or professing love, or someone could get a flower. But definitely like Cupid's arrow, okay, you will be definitely struck by that. If you haven't met this person yet, okay, you may feel like this person doesn't see you, but they definitely see you. Okay, they might just be playing it cool. If this is someone that you already know, there's something they're going to do that you don't see coming, okay, because they've been trying to keep it hidden from you so that they could surprise you. Whoever this is that you're with or going to end up with, just know one thing. They see you and they are aiming for you. They're like, you, yeah, you're my person. Okay, can you see this? The way the bow and arrow, it's like a sharp focus, and they're like, there could be things going on around them here that they need to look over their shoulder for, but they're like not taking their eye off their target. So I feel like in October, there's something that will be significant with a relationship, and it's something that you wouldn't have seen coming. Okay, but it's going to be really good. Yep. If you've already been in one, then it's like at something at that point you could go to, you could progress a lot higher, or something significant will happen with like a higher progression within the relationship. Okay, there could be communication about like higher level plans, whether that's marriage, children. If you were just dating, then maybe making it official into a relationship. If it's like, you know, living separately, then maybe you like moving in. But for a lot of you guys, you know, it's just going to be going to a higher level there and communicating about that. So maybe there's someone that you met, you know, within the year, and you like how things are going, and you know, you guys have a conversation about making things serious, or taking things to a higher level. Yeah, I feel like in past unions, okay, maybe you feel like there was more back and forth on communication, certain things that you guys will be able to, that you will be able to have communication with this person on about things that you're both going to plan and celebrate to do coming up. So maybe there were certain things that you wanted to give to and invest in the past with past people, things like that. And it was kind of like, you know, a struggle for you to kind of reach those heights with certain people. I feel like you're going to reach those heights with this person. And yeah, you're going to see this person is very valuable for these reasons and more. Okay, but I do feel like there's going to be a lot of there's going to be a lot of fruitfulness about this relationship. Okay, you may produce a lot together, or you may have like, some of you may produce a lot of kids, or a lot of things that you accomplish, or you know, maybe you both just like are very fruitful in terms of like being very well off, okay? But it just looks like yeah, someone it looks like someone as well maybe even like went through like a transformation, a high level of transformation here, in order to sort of get to this higher level as well, to align or meet with you, whether they knew this was happening. Yeah, it looks like they were aiming for it. So it does look like they knew that, you know, them going through their self transformation here, because this is like the ending of like an old cycle or chapter they were in. And with the snake, you can, this is like representing like this transformation energy. There could have been things they had to leave behind, that they felt like was a part of their transformation in order for them to go to higher places. And there could have been things that they thought were going to bite them, that they was a part of their spiritual evolution before they could, it's almost like they had to see certain things before they could receive other things. But there's just going to be so much value that you see in regard to this person's journey as well as yours. And I just feel like, yeah, October is going to be very good. So I like that. And just in general, outside of like relationship stuff in October, for those of you guys that are not necessarily looking for that message, you could just be producing a lot of things, or you could just be feeling very fruitful by this time, very content with your harvest, okay? You could have felt like, you know, throughout the year, a lot of things that you've been growing and learning, okay? You may feel like, yeah, like I've produced a lot, I've harvested a lot already. At this point of the year, you could be projecting ahead, for like what you're going to be doing moving forward, and kind of, you know, aiming to kind of embark on that new journey. So that's lovely. So let's move into November. Wow. Someone's going to see you as a winner. Okay, someone sees you as a winner. I just had someone's heart. So I feel, oh my gosh. I feel like, okay, again, for those of you guys with a relationship theme, I feel like you definitely, someone's going to feel like you won their heart over. And this might have been something that you were doing unintentional, well, not unintentionally, but I feel like there's just something about like your strength, your courage, or how you give to others, okay? I feel like, you know, you kind of win someone over with it. I also feel like there's someone that might try to like aim for you as well. This is someone that would have been like observing you well before like trying to aim for you, okay? Let me see. Okay, so first of all, if it's a relationship, I do feel like this person may have observed you for a while before they like aimed and like won, okay? Or maybe they did something to try and win you over, okay? But I feel like maybe they tried to observe things first before they kind of stepped into that energy. It looks like they wanted to kind of see, it's like they wanted to observe things so they could get a clear picture. And then it's like, yeah, they went in for the win, they went in for the kill. But this is someone that you will see as like, wow, this person makes me really happy. You're going to feel very successful when you're with this person. You're going to want to give this person like all of your love. There's something they want to give to you as well, something that they feel like is valuable to you. Okay, they may be someone that's always presenting you with certain ideas as well. You may water these ideas that they present you with. You know, this is kind of what I see in your like successful relationship dynamic. But also aside from that, okay, there could be also someone else that's trying to aim for you, not necessarily someone that you're in a relationship with, but just someone else. Um, Let me look at the energy of this other person, because there could be someone else that's trying to aim for you that you're not necessarily trying to aim for back, but you might be aware that they've been like watching you secretly. I feel like you learned from something that you went through already with this person. You know, you could see how something was before. Maybe you see that this person could be like learning something now. Maybe you feel like they need to like work on things for themselves. Because I feel like you want to be able to keep progressing. I don't feel like you want to be stopped in your tracks if you feel like someone still has more work to do. So, you know, someone may feel burdened by this. They may feel kind of like left behind. But I feel like this is, what's the word? Yeah, I feel like this is something that, you know, this is something that would burden you. It's like this person's burdens would become your burdens, you know, and it would dramatically change the course of some of the progression that you're having. You know, it could slow you down. It could affect things in a way, you know. So, like I said, again, this looks like a good month for you as well. It looks like you're gonna feel like, yeah, like I'm almost at the end of the year. Like you may just be trying to get certain things to a completion before the year is over. You know, there could be some things that you're like, okay, I just want to get this done. So I don't think you're going to be trying to focus on anything else that could take up too much of your time, because I feel like you're going to be seeing that your time is very valuable near towards the end of the year. You could have some goals that you want to complete before the year is over. All right, let's look at December. What do we get for December, please? Okay. Okay. Interesting. All right, yeah. You're going to be going somewhere. You may travel, okay? But I feel like you're going to be going somewhere. It looks like you're going to be going somewhere to like some sort of next level, higher place. And there's going to be a lot of things that it may feel like you're kind of leaving behind. But I feel like you're not really seeing it like that. You're just seeing it as like you're going somewhere. But you do acknowledge that whatever it is that you're not going to be present with could have caused you a lot of struggle or challenge. So it might feel like a good victorious choice for you with where you're going. There's going to be some sort of good encounter. You may feel like there's a potential for someone to want to maybe get in the way or cause some sort of an issue there, but it actually looks like when you embark on this adventure, you will receive a lot of love. Someone's going to extend themselves to you in a very warm, positive way. There's going to be a lot of other people that come with this. That's going to be very warm. This could be family. This could be loved ones. You could go on a holiday. But it does look like you're going to be, if you're going on holiday, it could just be leaving somewhere. It could be leaving a job, it could be leaving a place, it could be leaving a dynamic where there was a lot of struggle, but there's somewhere you'll be traveling to or moving to, and this new location, this new place, this new environment, it's going to feel like, oh, like that sort of energy. Like, you know, you may even ask yourself, like, why did I even like deal with something for so long? Like, why did I not give to this sooner. Like, look how glorious this is. So I do feel like by the end of the year, there is going to be that energy of like, oh, you know, regardless of anything that you think could try to throw you off that course of action. So that looks good, and it looks like there will be a lot of people awaiting you in December with good energy here. I'm kind of getting this like safari energy, but this looks really nice. You may also, some of this stuff that you may feel like you're leaving behind, it might be things that you've come across online or things that that's going on in the world. Okay. So yeah, but I feel like maybe you have a really good time and you feel like it's just a good sort of space for you to be in. But it also looks like it's a higher vibration from whatever it is that you're aware of. So that looks really nice. So yeah, guys, I'm going to leave that there. I do hope that was helpful for you. Don't forget to give this reading a like. If it was, it'd be much, much appreciated, guys. Also, feel free to subscribe if you're new here. Take care and stay spiritually charged. Bye-bye.